Yo, what up? It's your brother. And hopefully your friend, Big Hill. Rock Quasi in the building. Black African Power. Pro-black consciousness. Each one teach one. So yeah, I'm making this video, man, about a conversation I was having last night. Well, it actually was early this morning. I mean, we was at it debating about this here for a couple of hours, and then I posted a question on my Facebook page and got a couple of interesting answers. And really, from what I received from the women, it made me change my belief about it. Because, you know, I'm old school dude, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of old school values, you know, a lot of old school teaching, and just a whole lot of old school logic that I came up on. But also, I'm one of those who continues to evolve in my thinking. Because I know the only constant in the universe is change, and all things change, everything changes. That's the only constant in the universe is change. So, you know, I would have to be honest and say that after listening to these women about this subject, which I'll tell you here in a minute, it actually changed what I call an archaic belief that I've had. I mean, I'm still kind of working it out in my mind, but all the reasons why that they gave me. Okay, first of all, let me say what the question is: can a woman teach a boy how to be a man? You know, can a woman teach a boy how to be a man? That was the question. And my belief is no, a woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man. You know, and they've started talking about things like, you know, how a woman brings her son up to be a success. You know, I didn't say could a woman successfully raise her child, her son. That wasn't the question. Because we all know that a woman can instill in her son values and everything she thinks that good qualities in a man. She can do that. But it's my belief that certain things from a boy growing up has to be taught by a man. And there's a part of me that don't want to let that go, but the argument that the ladies put forth to me kind of helped evolve my thinking. I'm not going to say it, well, that's what evolve means, is change, right? It's hard for me to let it go, man, you know what I'm saying? It causes me a lot of cognitive dissonance to let that belief go, because that's a core belief that I have. And I know that anytime that you have a core belief and you present it with information that conflicts with what you believe to be true, it causes cognitive dissonance, man. And that what the ladies presented to me is causing me a whole lot of cognitive dissonance, man, because it is my core belief that it takes a man to teach a boy how to be a man. Yes, a woman can teach a boy a lot of things. And we have countless examples of successful men that was raised by their mothers. But I believe that a smart mother knows that there is some things that she needs a man to teach her son. And I use as an example is that like 70% of all our households today are ran by single parents, single mothers. And then you look at the state of our teenage boys. All that feminine energy they come up around, they have feminine tendencies. They're emotional, flawed in their decision making. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being a hunter, they're gatherers. You know, men are hunters. We come, we see, we conquer. Women gather. That's the way it's always been since the ancient days. But these days we have a new type of young brother, real emotional, because he's been raised around his woman. I mean, he's been raised around his mother, and most of them, not all, have just been exposed to her mother and her friends and all that feminine energy, and as a result of that, you got emotional teenage boys. Just go on Facebook, go on social media, and look at our young boys, and you'll understand. You know, so, you know, I'm still wrestling with that in my mind. I'm gonna have to really filter some things out before I digest that. But I would have to say that the ladies that responded to me, man, presented some hellified arguments, man, to give me something to chew on, to think about, you know what I'm saying? And to help evolve my thinking, because I am progressive in the way I think, you know what I'm saying? I don't never want to be stuck in some archaic belief especially somebody like me who claims to be on the path of enlightenment. Because being on the path of enlightenment means that, man, you have to accept change when it comes. When you know, like, don't no one like their ideas and beliefs challenged. Not even me. But the difference between me, when mine are challenged, I examine it. I examine the information, and I look at the argument. And this is where they had me at, right? They was asking me to define manhood. And once I thought about what my definition of manhood is, I was like, damn. If you say that, you're gonna contradict your whole argument. So I never would answer the question, right? I would throw up some biology and shit, some chromosome, nigga. XX make a damn boy. XX, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference between a boy and a man, and that's just biology. But I know I was just being deflective in my answer, you know what I'm saying? Because if I were to answer the question, there's no way that I could give my definition of manhood and then say that a woman can't instill these qualities in a young boy. So that's what really made me sit back and say, damn, maybe you're wrong, Crystal. Maybe you're wrong, Chris. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a woman can teach a boy how to be a man. I ain't just completely sold on it, but I've swayed it. I've staggered. They've staggered me in my belief. Now I'm thinking about it, and I have to say, man, that, you know, they might be right. A woman may be able to teach a boy how to be a man. May. The jury's still open. The jury is still deliberating in my mind, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that, though. But there's one thing, because I'm not going to make this video long, but there's one thing that I would never sway on. I don't give a damn what kind of argument a woman, a man, a transgender, a homosexual, whatever you call yourself and identify as, you will never, I will never, and no one will ever get me to believe and accept that homosexuality is normal. That is not normal. There's no way. I don't care what you produce, what you say, I will go to my grave believing that homosexuality and sex, same gender sex, is abnormal sexual behavior. That's just it on that. There's nothing that you can do to sway me on that. I'm sorry. But anyway, man, I just wanted to put that out for the record, you know what I'm saying, and invite your comments, you know what I'm saying, you know. If you pro women teaching boys how to be men, comment. And if you don't believe a man can, if you do believe that a woman can teach a boy how to be a man, let me know. Peace. I'm out.